What do you know? It's another weekend vlog.
Just a month or two.
You are my sunshine. I want the world to know you are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. I want the world to know you are my sunshine.
The energy that we've been on lately is summer weekend in my life vibes, because all I do during the week is edit and like computery stuff. That's fine, we vlog on the weekends. It's Friday night, I'm gonna go hang out with my sister in Laguna. We're gonna have a sleepover at her other house, catch up on Love Island. By the time you see this, Love Island will be done. I didn't watch last night's episode, which was Thursday. Today's Friday. I have Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday's the finale. Oh my God. What am I gonna do when Love Island is done? Tomorrow morning I have Pilates, and then I haven't thought that far ahead. So welcome back to another vlog.
I was just a kid when I met you, honey. Working on my daydreams. Down bed wishing you'd come and save me.
Are you joking? No, I'm dead ass. You just look so pretty. I would take a picture of you like this, but it won't translate well. I know that. I know that.
You literally piss me off. Maybe they're not leopard sharks.
God, I want the dog to come over here. Bring the dog over. Hey, kid. They're probably like 22.
So fast. 10 years later, and I'm still your baby. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon' love you like summer 15.
Now I love the vibes that we've brought to the studio. It's Saturday morning, I'm home now. I went to, wow, my hair is really giving. I got struck by lightning, you know what I mean? I went to Pilates at 8:30, came back here, made a little matcha, and then sat out at the picnic table and looked at my new watercoloring stuff, which let me grab it and show you really quick. My big bag of goodies. This is just my hobby bag. This is my beach bag, hobby bag. I got watercolor stuff. Why do I say it like that? I don't know. So, also we have to talk about books as well, but I must pace myself so that we don't talk about everything in like a 7-minute window and then the rest of the vlog is just clips. I have to pace myself. Oh, a boat. The watercolor I got, so much smaller than I thought, but again, you don't need that much, but still so much smaller than I thought. We'll talk about the books after, but spoiler alert, I'm reading Practice Makes Perfect again because I just finished When in Rome. No, don't get me started. Don't get me started. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later when I actually go read. It's Saturday. All I like to do is hobbies, Pilates, reading, beach, gym, tan, laundry. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is. Anyway, I got a little watercolor book, but was that a stroke or was that English? What was that? I got a little watercolor workbook. There you go. This is a cute little floral one. I don't know why I picked this one. Saw it on Amazon and thought, yeah. So, got it from Amazon. I will link all this stuff below because obviously I get everything from Amazon. There is a watercolor workbook that I want to get that's actually not from Amazon. So I was like, whoa, taken aback because I get everything from Amazon. But I forgot who makes it. I'm going to get it eventually once I use this and learn how to watercolor. Then I'll get that cute one. I don't know what it's called, but it's a cute watercolor workbook and I want it. And it's from like an independent artist. So I love that. But this one, also from an independent artist, but just on Amazon. So it also teaches you the steps of everything. And there's little, how you say, practice pages that are actual watercolor pages. All of this is real watercolor pages, obviously. But there's practice pages for you to do everything on and to swatch the paints. Very cute, very cool. I should have gotten this first and then decided what brushes and paint I was gonna get, but I just thought, no, I don't like waiting. I want it all at one time. So I got these brushes. I did not need all of these brushes. I really didn't. I didn't, because she says that I only need round 1 and 4. These don't have that on them. They don't have the names. They just have small round. So I'm a beginner, okay? We're just feeling our way through it, raw dogging our way through it, if you will. But you're basically just gonna be using like these small round ones. But at least I have more. Should I get good and should I need, you know what? I feel like I'm not gonna need all these, and when I get good, I'm gonna need different watercolor brush. That's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it. Anyway, at least I have a cute little paintbrush set, right? Cute. And then And then my paint palette. This is Winsor & Newton, and I do remember when I was doing oil painting, God, I loved artsy shit. I don't even remember when I did oil painting. But when I was doing oil painting, Winsor & Newton was Ohana. It's sunny and 70 now. I'm gonna go change into a bathing suit and get out on that beach and read. But I wanted to show you my paint stuff first. But these are the little, okay, the watercolors. It comes with a little baby brush. Can't read what this is. I think it's an eraser, but why would I need an eraser? Anyway, a pencil. I need a pen though, and then the colors. I do need a waterproof ink pen. That's what she should, what? That's what she suggested because she said to outline her drawings because then it gives it that good crisp look. I'm gonna have to look up if any of the pens that I own are waterproof. So that is the stuff that I got to start doing watercolor. I love it, that's my new hobby, okay? I have not made a single sourdough loaf while being here because I don't know, I just haven't. I need to get on that because I miss my fresh sourdough. And last night was super cute. Dior and I just had like a cute little sister date night. We went down to get pressed freeze. We always get press freeze. That's like our new little tradition. And then we went to the beach for a little sunset swim. And then we watched the 2 episodes of Love Island that we needed to catch up on, which are the 2 before the finale. And then Sunday's the finale. And Nicolandria Hive were up. Because who would have thought that when we were watching / making those edits of Nicolandria before they had even expressed anything, that we would have them in the finale? Who would have thought? Everyone that was voting for Team Nicolandria, they're yearners, they're romance readers, because you have to be a romance reader to really see and pick up on that. And also the people saying, oh my God, it's so forced and fake, like they said they're friends. You wouldn't last a day as like an FBI profiler or an author. You know what I mean? Like you're not seeing the subcontext. You're not seeing the psychology of it. I'm standing on business. Nick definitely only said, yeah, there was no like chemistry and spark. See how quick he changed his tune? And that was because he knew she was so hung up on Taylor and he didn't want to take that gamble. Then as soon as Sierra gone, tune changed back. That's a yearner right there. That's a yearner. And this is just absolutely a romance novel. Oh, and I love Amaya Papaya. I'm gonna go change and look like a little rat with my hair because I'm gonna go get in the ocean, so I don't wanna shower before. Read, come back, talk about books.
Quick intermission to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you're looking to launch your online brand or side hustle, Squarespace has you covered with tools that make it all easier. With Squarespace, you can create a website that looks custom built, and their new design intelligence uses AI to help you build a site that fits your brand perfectly. Squarespace also makes managing payments so pain-free and easy. You're set up to receive payments fast with options like Apple Pay and Afterpay for more flexibility. And if you're selling content like courses, memberships, or even digital products, it's simple and seamless. You can easily set up your site to share or sell your downloads or products, making it easy for your audience to access your creations. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use my link squarespace.com/Sienna Mirabella to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I'm still giving you very much electrocution vibes. We have a couch ledge to prop the camera on. Why did I cross? We have matters to discuss. Yes, oh, here comes the cat. I miss Sybil. Love Chloe, but I miss Sybil. Please don't step on my camera. You're just like Sybil. Okay, it's a camera, not a UFO. Also, I think I'm gonna get a cloud couch when I move because the pillowcases so much easier to remove on this than on my other couch. And it has a ledge. So I'm reading Practice Makes Perfect again because I got the impulse to read that whole series again because I read Practice Makes Perfect, which is the second book in the Rome, Kentucky, When in Rome series. Loved that, 5 stars. Chef's kiss. Then I read the 3rd book, loved that, but I kept hearing about Amalia, who was in the 1st book, and I was like, I have to read the 1st book because I just never did. Finally read the 1st book, loved it. Ate it up. I didn't want to even rate it 5 stars because I was like, bitch, you can't rate every book in this series 5 stars. Like, what is it? I don't know what it is about these books. They're so wholesome, but there's so much yearning. It's the perfect ratio of everything. There's like no smut in it though, and I think I like that. There's like, oh, we get close to it. There's like, oh, you know what I mean? There's like moments, and it feels like, you know, I'm always being edged. You know what I mean? I just like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I love smut, okay? Duh. But a book without it, but just some, it hits every fucking time. So anyway, I read that first book and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't like the whole pop star thing. I don't like reading about famous people. I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea, but I ate this book up. 5 stars, easily 5 stars. I was sitting out there watching the sunset go down and I was finishing that book and it was also the Capricorn full moon, which is my moon sign, by the way. And I was just feeling like, oh my God, life is worth living. You know what I mean? Like life is worth living. I think romance is what gives me the will to live. Oh, that sucks. I actually hate that, but it's true. Without a crush, without something to yearn for, what is there? You know what I mean? Like, I love a lot of aspects of life, but love, I love love. Also, I'm a disorganized attachment style, so I'm an avoidant and anxiously attached. Yay. I'm still wearing a bathing suit. The lifeguard today wasn't hot, but there was one. Did I tell you this story? I don't know, because I'm like really off with my vlogging and things are just not clicking and it's really hard. And I'm just like, I don't know what I've said to the camera and what I've not said to the camera. Anyway, I went to the beach with my friend just right out here. Lifeguard was my dream man, okay? Mustache, mullet, brunette. But then I learned because her boyfriend was a lifeguard and he's like, yeah, usually the ones out in the tower are like 18 to 22 at most. And I was like, oh. Why am I all of a sudden so attracted to 22-year-olds? I can't understand it. I love a younger man right now. I need to chill. I'm on my cougar shit. I'm like 2.5 years away from 30. Oh, well, I don't want to have a coronary embolism right now, but anyway, I'm on my coug shit. Anyway, the lifeguard was hot, right? And we were with her little daughter who's like 5 years old. Loves me, by the way. We're besties. I said to her, I was like, the lifeguard's cute. What do you think? And she was like, yeah, he is cute. He keeps staring. And I was like, I'm sorry, come again? What? She's like, yeah, he keeps looking at you. Like, I think he has a crush on you. And then I trained that little girl to tell me every time that the lifeguard was looking at me. And she did it flawlessly. The lifeguard was hot. And the last time I got a lifeguard's number was because he was getting off his shift. So I need to learn when they switch shifts so that he can come down or I could just walk up to him and be like, hey, need that. Moral of the story, there wasn't a hot lifeguard today. What does that have to do with the book? I don't know how we got to that thought, but we got to it somehow. So I was reading the When in Rome book, 5 stars, loved it. Then I was like, I really want to reread this whole series right now. Like I have to do it, I want it. Now I'm reading Practice Makes Perfect again. I've never read a romance like twice, ever in my life. Because I thought like, would I like it? Would I still feel the giggly? Oh, I do. There is still giggling, there is still kicking off my feet. And then I'm gonna reread the 3rd one, and then the 4th one comes out for the 3rd sister in January, so you better believe I'm gonna be rereading the whole series when that comes out in January because I have to, like, obviously. Yeah, and then I have another cowboy romance waiting on my Kindle, but I had to read these. I had to. And Throne of Glass, I will read it. I wanna read it so bad, but I'm like, I can't, I need to stay in this, I have to finish this series, do my little cowboy romance, and then I have like a couple more on Libby, and then I will get to Throne of Glass. I wanna read it so bad. Anyway, so I'm still in my bathing suit. My sister and I are actually gonna have another sleepover tonight, and then we're gonna have an LA day tomorrow. So again, my weekends never go as planned. I like come up with a loose plan of what I wanna do, and they never really go to plan, but I like it. It's good for my ADHD. I love the spontaneity of it. My weeks, I still don't have structure. We really need to get structure going. It's a lot. Just so much up here in the dome that I need to sort out. But yeah, if there's any more things that I need to update you on, you better believe I will.
Wait, what is this for? Oh, hell no.
Not that Roku City back there. So right. I see where you're coming from.
Should get some more front liners out here.
Okay, I know
that one. Well,
You can't go sideways, sweetheart. That's
Oh, no,
never
I
a
keep
thing.
forgetting
You can capture diagonal, but you can move forward. I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth.
oh.
Right. Look at you, she's capturing. No, I don't want to do that actually. So please hold, I think.
Right, you guys want some lots?
I want to play 3 games of chess and then we're done.
3?
Boom, roasted. I just had to do it.
No. We're done.
You got the zoomies. Oh!
I look like a little rat again. You can't see the rest of the bun. Back on my bullshit. The bullshit being, I'm in a bathing suit. Wow, I do look like a little rodent. No, let's sit on the couch because I can't do it. This vlog is all over the place because I just have to find little times to film clips, and as I suggested, I have such a hard time talking on camera when people are home, even in my room. I think I am regressing with that. I'll get back and better at it again. I think I'm gonna get a little mic because if my voice is lower, and even when I was far away from the camera, you just can't hear, even if I was talking normal volume, so I think I'm gonna get a little mic to like wear. Anyway, so I also was gonna watercolor today, but change of plans because my cousin is now coming, like our cousin is coming over. So that just, anyway, I don't even know what we need to yap about. Just so many things have happened. And so like all the clips that I'm getting better at filming clips outside of my house. But the issue is they're always like a week or something old because I never really film the talking parts and like okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. So everything is always just, it takes, I don't even know. So it's anyway, yeah, in the span of this whole vlog, you've seen me read all 3 books in this series, which I got the hard copy, the paperback of this one because 1, stunning, 2, it was cheaper than Kindle, and you don't have to tell me twice. Twist my arm. I love the physical copy of a book, but oh, it matches my vibe. This one, the cover, I didn't like the cover of the last 2 because 1, I don't picture the characters to look like how she had the characters on the front. Like the gist of it, sure, like the hair color and the vibes, but no. Always the characters on these, like when they're in this like cute little wholesome covers, they're always uggo and not what you picture. Here's who I pictured for Noah and Amalia first book. Amalia, Dakota Johnson, bangs, because you know, she cuts her hair and gets bangs, right? Noah, forgot his name, but the one in, I think it's the prequel to Yellowstone, It Ends With Us, Brandon something. He's Atlas and It Ends With Us. Him. That's what I pictured. Or that could be for this guy. He could be, no. But I had originally pictured it like that. But the cover's better, okay? Cover's better, and I love Emily's vibe and aesthetic. She actually looks cute on the cover and actually how I would picture her. So yeah, anyway, I honestly have 5 seconds left of this book, but this series, I love it so much. I feel like I'm in a wholesome little small town. It feels like Gilmore Girls low key, and I love the sweet older black lady Mabel. Like the key to a good small town, sweet older black woman. It's unmatched. You won't find better. That is the key character to a small town. I was gonna go watercolor outside, but now change of plans. What else did I have to talk about? Oh yeah, I was talking about my Coog shit like 5 seconds ago, right? I went out to dinner and like grabbed drinks with my sister. Tell me why. 7 separate instances of men coming up to me, and I want you to guess the age of these men, okay? Not one was over the age of 22, 18 to 22. And 22 was pushing it. That was like the last one. What's in the air? Because why are 18-year-olds hitting on me? But to be fair, everyone is saying I look 19. And I'm like, maybe it's because I'm hanging out with my sister and she's younger. And so therefore I'm not going to my regular bars. And I'm not like seeing my usual people. Because I do be getting hit on by guys my age. But like lately, it's been a crisp 18 to 20-year-old. I don't want to babysit. I mean, they're cute, but like, what are we gonna do? Go back to your house where your mom lives and where you're going to college at the end of the summer? Like, what is this? I don't know what era this is. It's my Coog era, but I'm not acting on the Coog era. You know what I mean? Like, remember how I said I wasn't doing shit about shit? Also, my whole love life just blew up in my face. I don't even want to talk about it, okay? I was like single but not single for like the last however long, going through a thing of working on my attachment style with someone else's attachment style, and I was doing so fucking good, like best I've ever done, and it's still the other person because theirs wasn't, you know, and they weren't, you know, and it was like I said, I don't even want to date until I move to Charleston. So whatever I was doing here in this year was for funsies, the shits and gigs anyway. So I don't even want to get deeper into something because it's going to make it harder to say goodbye. So I'm not dating anyone. So if I meet the love of my life in this year, I will scream because I know my love of my life is probably in Charleston because that's where I want to go. Anyway, reading this makes me feel like I'm in Charleston. So I have 2 cowboy romances that I have to finish. One that I have to finish in 3 days because that's when it's due, because I got it on my Libby not thinking that I was doing all of this, and so I have to hurry up, finish this today, start that one, finish it like before the weekend ends, and then I have another cowboy romance, the rest of that Lost and Lassoed series or something. And then, oh my God, and then I forgot I have Abby Jimenez's Say You'll Remember. That's also on my Kindle. That's also going to be due. Oh my God. Every time I say, okay, finally the books have stopped, I can start throwing a glass. No. It's like the universe is telling me keep up the fluffy, fun, contemporary romances until the end of summer. So I fear Throne of Glass is just gonna have to be a fall thing. And when I say fall, I probably mean like mid-August, okay? I don't even want to, I love fall. I'm so excited for fall. I love cozy fall, but I'm not letting go of the beach vibes. Like, I live at the beach now. We're just gonna transition to beach fall vibes. Everything is gonna be beachy vibes. Anyway, so that's the updates. In the next vlog, I will watercolor. This vlog was a bunch of clips of a bunch of everything. I've been on the go, doing actually a lot, like enjoying my summer with my sister, and then when she leaves, it'll, you know, die down because that's who I'm doing like everything with. We're attached at the hip. So when she leaves, it'll die down. I'll lock back in. I'll still go and do things and get clips and stuff, but it's just a fun little summer. I actually do enjoy it. For the first time, I've had, you know, this opportunity. So anyway, I don't know what else to say, which is a shocker coming from me, right? But I can't think and I'm rushing. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Oh, my A Court of War and Roses reading vlog finally came out, and I hate doing those because they tank my YouTube views and like it messes with the algorithm because not everyone likes those, and then it makes me feel discouraged, but I still have to get up the A Court of Silver Flames one because I'm not gonna throw away all that footage. Like, I've already done 3 books in the series. I'm going to upload that one, so it's just gonna really mess with my algorithm, but that's okay. And then the rest will be Patreon book club. We're gonna just, I'm thinking that September 1st is a start date for that. September 1st is a start date for that book club. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's all. See you in the next vlog.